Lara, it's good to see you again.
You too, Uchu. How are the preparations going for Etzli's coronation?
Not well, sadly. Shortly after you left Paititi, a group of hunters pulled Zan's body from the wilderness.
Zan, was he one of the men you sent out?
To retrieve the champion's bow, yes. Lara, I hate to ask you, but...
But would I go and get the champion's bow?
It's a lot to ask. This is the most difficult of the items to retrieve. Zan was one of our best.
May I ask what makes this bow so special?
Queen Unaratu's ancestors carved it from the first ceiba tree to grow in the wilderness outside the city. It has been handed down through generations. She bestowed it upon Sairi, Etzli's father, on their wedding day. It joins the two families together, but it was lost many years ago, taken by the Nahual.
The Nawal. That's someone who has the power to transform into an animal, right?
Yes. This one stalks the jungle outside the city. Envious, it tricks Sairi into giving it the bow. Etzli is the rightful heir of the champion's bow. Without it, he cannot be king.
Okay, point the way.
Thank you. You will find the entrance directly across from here, up the shore of the river.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to get the bow. All full up. Can't carry any more. This must be the jungle entrance. Ting, but I suspect that's a point.
You asked first. I'm not going in there at all. Did you out of there? What was it? Come on, to the top of the path. My father knew I was
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. If it's anywhere, I'll bet the champion's bow is in there. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. All right, let's get this bow back to Uchu. I don't have enough space for that.
The Champion's Bow. The final piece to herald in the future of Paititi. And what of the Nahual? Did you face it?
I did. It's dead.
Tell me, what shape did it take?
It was a jaguar.
Ah, the most powerful of its forms. It must have seen you as a formidable foe.
Uchu, how long has this Nawal been in the jungle?
As children, there were always stories to keep us from straying beyond the bounds of Paititi. But since Amaru took power, the Nahual has been more active.
You believe Amaru commands the Nawal?
Yes, to keep his hands on our throats, but no longer. You have done a great thing for the future of Paititi, Lara. I would be honored if you would join us for the ceremony of kings.
The honor would be mine.
Here, I have something for you. This is from the armor Etzli's father, Sairi, wore. It is a symbol of your bravery. I would like you to have it.
Thank you, Uchu.
The sound of the king's horn has called you all to bear witness to a new beginning. Welcome to the ceremony of kings.
Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, step forth. Within the Savior's amulet is the wisdom of your ancestors. Listen to it so that you will enjoy equity and mercy in all judgments. Within the champion's bow is the strength of your ancestors. Respect it so that you will enjoy responsibility and fairness in leadership. Finally, within you, young Etzli, is the future. Infuse your role as king with action. Create hope. Create love. Not by passively waiting for grace to come down from up on high, but by doing what you can to make grace happen yourself.
People of Paititi, it is with great pride that I introduce to you Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, and your king!
Ini di sini tesnya kurang 3. Gimana ya kira-kira? Tesnya kurang 3. Mesti cek di desa kali.
Mama says it upsets the waterfall's waka if I play in the cave. She just thinks it's too dangerous, even though there's all kinds of neat stuff in there.
Hello, mating kamik, tus beltileti, yana beti, walkilamiti, ha, pabuya, wow nuratu, magua beti.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Matalam, agwili tulakal wama, tamugyahiu.
Cabella tubim baldini iki, una torre.
Are all these young people crazy these days? I've seen kids scramble like goats in the heights above the village. Scares me to death. I hope you've grown out of your wild stage, young woman.
Not quite yet, I'm afraid.
Of course you haven't. But you will. So will these children. They will tire of whatever they found up there, eventually.
I can't believe how much Edsli has grown in such a short time. He's lost both his parents. I wonder how he's really doing. Well, he's handling it better than I did, that's for sure.
Oke. Ini nih. Oh iya. Mission discover. Ini dia.
Supposed to know what it says. Could mean anything.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to read this stupid mural.
I will. Show respect.
I'm sorry, Ahau. I mean no disrespect to Kukulkan. I'm studying the murals to become a serpent guard, like my father.
I'm sure he's very proud of you.
But what if I can't understand the lessons they're teaching? Then what?
Maybe I can help. Do you think your father would mind that?
Would he, Mayu?
No, child. I'm sure your father would be pleased to learn you've had the Ahau's help.
Great. I've got part of this first one here. It's water. Well, something about water anyway. I think. And the others I haven't looked at yet.
How about I go and study all the murals and then come back to you and we can discuss them?
I'll be here.
I'm Lara, by the way.
I will.
Oke, kita pergi ke tas pertama. Semoga dekat. Oh iya, dekat. Kita disuruh cari apa ya? Oh, kita mau cari mural. Oh, ini dia.
When what is above him is now below, the fed become the food that sow. The ground, the earth, Aman, the corn god.
Selanjutnya dekat gua.
Pilawich. Ishit Bishabel.
Glide within him like a bird, but do not breathe. Water? So him must be Chak, the god of rain.
Setelah tempel.
Sen Satan apil ka witch. Jetan senten kalangi.
Why?
He erases the dark and brings the day that follows. That's the sun. Kinichahau is the sun god. The gods in the murals are all giving life and taking it away. A balanced interaction. The murals were teaching about the duality of life and death. Heavy stuff for a child.
Oke, sebelum kembali ke Awil, kita ambil tas lagi di sini-sini.
Hello?
Ahau, greetings. Have you heard? It's so terrible. Sumac was killed by his own servant.
How do you know Sumac?
Everyone knows Sumac. He was my mentor and business partner. He made my business possible. Trade in the upper district without the right contacts, it's impossible. Sumac did all that for me and more.
I'll find out what happened to him.
Thank you, Ahau. Apologies, Ahau, but you may not enter. The crowd is violent. If I move, they may rush in.
Perhaps I can find a way to distract them.
A wise strategy, Ahau.
Huh?
Have you not been informed of the death of Sumac?
Indeed, Ahau. He was a great man.
He was. Now sound the call of mourning to usher him to the afterlife.
Yes, Ahau. I will play.
There's something there. How did it happen?
When we arrived, Shoko, the mistress of the house, was arguing with Taruka, her servant. Sumac lay dead between them. Taruka was covered in blood.
Did Shoko witness the murder?
No. She came home from the market to find Taruka standing over Sumac.
Has Taruka confessed?
No, he pleads innocence. But you're here now, Ahau. Few can lie under the scrutiny of the gods. When he confesses, speak with the investigator. He's up near the body.
Oh, Ahau, please show mercy. I swear I didn't kill my master.
Be calm, Taruka. Tell me what happened.
I came in from working the fields. I heard a loud noise, like a gate slamming shut. I ran and found Sumac covered in blood. He'd been stabbed. I tried to stop the bleeding, but he was already gone.
That's why your hands are bloody.
Ahau, please believe me.
I'll return if I have any more questions. Hello? Shoko?
Yes, how?
I know this is difficult, but I need you to tell me what happened.
I was at the market with... Oh, poor Sumac.
Take your time. Start from the beginning. You're at the market?
Yes, with Agna. I was going to make bokchuk. It was my husband's favorite.
Akna?
One of my servants.
What happened when you came home?
I found Taruka in the kitchen, standing over Sumac. His hands covered in my husband's blood. I yelled and the guards arrived.
Was he holding a weapon?
No.
Did you hear a loud slam as you arrived?
No, of course not.
What about Akna?
What about her? She was with me. She accompanied me to the market and back.
Where is she now?
Recovering in her room. She's had quite a shock.
I'll go talk to her.
But... yes, of course. As you wish, Ahau.
Greetings, Ahau.
What do you have?
Sumac was stabbed in the neck many times with something pointy and very sharp.
Like an arrow or a knife?
Whatever it was, it's gone now. We've searched the entire room.
Then the murderer took the weapon with them. May I have a look at the body?
Of course. May the gods grant you the wisdom to see what I can. Yes, Ahau?
Did anyone see Shoko at the market at the time when Sumac was killed?
She was with Akna, her servant. Why?
Taruka says he heard a gate slam when he arrived. That's what drew him to discover the body. Soon after, Shoko arrived.
That's correct.
So where's the murder weapon?
We searched everywhere. It's not in the house.
We're missing something. I'll speak with Akna, see what she knows.
As you wish, Ahau.
For a stab wound, there's not much blood.
Examine the body, Ahau. Perhaps you can see something I missed.
This will never be clean. I must. I promised I would.
Hello, Akna.
Oh, Ahau. Forgive me. I thought you were the mistress.
I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
I don't know anything. I never know anything.
Does this gate open?
The gate? No. It's broken. It has been broken for a long time.
Akna. I'll find another way around.
It was only a matter of time. I knew it.
More blood. Someone tried to clean this. This must be where Sumac was killed. Looks like the body was moved. There are bloody tracks on the floor.
I don't know anything. I never know anything. This will never be clean.
Taruka is guilty, Ahau. I'm sure of it.
The body must hold the answers we are seeking.
Yes, Ahau. How can I help?
You said earlier you'd been working in the fields. Did you return here with your tools?
No. Since the rebels attacked, the cult of Kukulkan has seized our farming tools. We must surrender them when leaving the fields.
When Shoko returned, was Akna with her?
No, it was only Shoko. Akna was not there. Why?
Thank you, Taruka.
What is it, Ahau?
Where was Akna when you found your husband?
What? She was with me.
Taruka says she wasn't.
And you take the word of a servant over mine?
I only want the truth.
Forgive me, Ahau. I have no idea what Taruka meant by that. Akna was close by. She must have gone back to her quarters. When she is nervous, she cleans.
This will never be clean.
Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
The body must hold the answers we are seeking. As I told you, Taruka, the servant, was found with blood on his hands.
You will find something that proves I'm innocent.
Tragedy. I must see Shoko.
A burnt note. I can still make out part of it. Ikal, consider this the official end of our business relationship. Signed, Sumac.
Imagine, murdered in your own home, by your own servant.
I am innocent. Please help me, Ahau.
This will never be clean.
Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
How? Hello? Is it true? Sumac was murdered? Yes, I'm looking for Akna. I have questions for her.
The servant girl? I wouldn't waste any time on her. She doesn't know anything. She can't even see what's going on right in front of her eyes every day.
What do you mean?
I apologize, How. It's not my place to speak.
If you know something, tell me.
Let's just say Shoko and Sumac didn't have the most passionate of marriages. Shoko always had eyes for Ikal.
Ikal? Sumac's business partner. So they were friends.
They're much more than friends, I think.
Thank you for the information.
The pleasure is mine, How.
The ground was disturbed here, recently. This must be the knife used in the murder.
Put it back. You must. The mistress said if anyone saw it, she would get in trouble.
Why would she get in trouble?
Please, Ahau, don't make me. If anything happened to the mistress...
You need to tell me everything.
The mistress didn't come to the market with me. When I got back to my room, the gate was broken and there was blood everywhere. As the mistress called for the guards, she gave me the knife to hide. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for your honesty, Akna.
Please. Please forgive me, Ahau. Please.
Shoko will be brought to justice.
Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
The body must hold the answers we are seeking.
Pakal, Turuka is innocent. Sumac was killed by his wife, Shoko, and his business partner, Ikal. They are lovers. I found the knife they used and a note from Sumac ending his business relationship with Ikal, which would have ruined him. They both would have lost everything.
Arrest her!
No!
Find Ikal!
Shoko wasn't at the market. She and Ikal were alone together, as they often were when Sumac found them. In the heat of the moment, Sumac was killed, stabbed in the neck several times.
No!
Sumac fell in the passage back there. Ikal dragged his body where Turuka would easily find it.
You're lying!
Then Shoko slammed the inner gate shut to attract Turuka's attention. She and Ikal left by the servant quarters. Shoko gave Akna the knife and told her to hide it. Then she confronted Turuka and blamed him for the murder. Now they could keep all of Sumac's wealth, power, and influence for themselves and finally be together.
It was Ikal!
Silence! You will both be dealt with.
Ahau, please, go set Tarukas free. Thank you for your help. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude.
Oke, selesai sudah.
Turuka, you're free to go.
Thank you, Ahau. Sometimes there is justice.
Sometimes.
This will never be clean.
Satu juga kurang satu.
This will never be clean. This will never be clean.
Okay, ma, tak manati.
This will never be clean.
You must never go into the wilderness.
Mayu, where's the wheel? Is everything all right?
I don't know. Her father came and collected her. He said he wanted to reward her for her studies and let her participate in a ritual.
What ritual?
The ritual of awakening. A how that involves the sacrifice of a child.
Do you think Awil's father would harm her?
I've known him for years. Today when he came, he looked right through me. His eyes were black, empty.
Where did he take her?
To the abandoned village. Please, hurry. The ritual of awakening.
Ishmanat.
Oh, new pathway. Jalan baru.
They're waiting for you. This way.
Let's get on with it.
Ahaw. I present to you my own blood, my daughter, Awil. Her mind and spirit are strong, stronger than any I've ever seen. I am so proud of my Awil. She will make a fine sacrifice. Here, the nectar of awakening. Hear me, Kinich Ahaw, face of the sun. I offer you Awil, the chosen one. She will drink from the nectar of awakening, and her heart will be taken from her chest and cast onto the fire. The embers of my own flesh and blood, given to you so that you may not to extinguish the sun.
Awil, it's Lara. I want you to run back to Mayu when I say, okay?
Awil, run!
Why do I get the feeling this isn't over?
Kun sikbaish, janin kashtikon. Matun kustal javachki no. Manachtalesh timwignal, Satantesh apilik awichesh, Hachem pelujo que sikupole, Yanulu que salti. Kokech tuch kubeita lingwilikech, Sikbae, Minantush shutak kubach, Wayaboneja chasav malo. In Winkilal, Yetel Winkulal. Ubabach Beyo, Helul Chaite, Chotzilil Kukulkan. El Sabab Alkila, Beyo Helul Chai Chotzilil Kukulkan. Kachka Abet Impili Kinwichon. Lela Sevan Kutzokol, Matunu Beta Mokyach.
All full up. Can't carry any more. I don't have enough space for that. Awil, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I ran just like you said.
Clever girl.
Why did you stop the ritual?
Awil, you were going to be killed.
But that's how it is. I was chosen. My sacrifice would keep Kinicha Hao from taking the sun away. Father said he dreamed me. Dreamed that I was special.
Awil, dreams can be interpreted in different ways. What if you were meant to stay here, on Earth, and use your special power to become the greatest serpent god there ever was?
Do you really think so?
I do, yes.
I can't wait to tell Father.
Awil, your father is...
going to be away for a while. So Awil will stay with me, so she can continue her studies.
Of course.
I better get started now. There's still so much to learn. Thank you, Ahau.
Yes, thank you, Ahau. I will make sure Awil is cared for. Please accept this bow as a thank you. It belonged to my mother. She was an eagle archer. May it serve you well.
Thank you, Mayu.
I better get started now. There's still so much to learn. Thank you, Ahau.
Oke, kita cek. Yes, semua udah penuh. Tinggal satu. Tinggi. Itu yang belum. Kita cek.